meeting of Vadodara Toastmaster Club. I am Sergeant at Arms of today, Toastmaster Jayshree. Please raise your hand and recite club mission after me. We provide a supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. My quote of the Sanskrit quote of the day is Sarvam Parvasam Dukham, Sarvam Atmavasham Sukham. Everything that is in control of others is painful, and everything which is controlled in ourselves is joyful. And there are 3 ground rules of our meeting. Please refrain yourself from speaking about sex, politics, and religion. Do not disturb speakers by getting up and cross-talk while they are speaking. And keep your mobile phones on silent or switch off mode. I will give 2 seconds for that. Now, I introduce presiding officer of the day, President of Vadodara Toastmaster Club, PM Janki.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I can't see energy in your voice.
Good morning.
Yes, it's energy. So, a very good morning to all of you. How many of you have feel hopeless or despair at any point of your life? Most of us, right? Now, what are the reasons behind that feeling of hopeless and despair? Let's make it interactive. What are the reasons?
Things are not going the way we want.
Yeah, correct.
Boss.
Expectations. That's good. Yes.
And inner failure.
Yes, correct. We are overwhelming our problems, overthinking on that. Correct? So these are the basic reasons why we feel hopeless and despair. Now, what we can do to overcome this?
To motivate us.
Motivate,
Focus.
focus, yes.
Self-block.
Self-
Hard work.
It's just temple. Being agile in
Yeah.
Trust and have faith in the process.
Correct.
Be positive. Iron spirit.
Yes, correct. So we all manage these situations on our own, as per our own thinking, right? Now I'll share how I tackle these situations. Whenever I feel hopeless or despair, I overthink, I talk to the person for 5 to 10 minutes. But after that, I decide that I'll immediately take action on that. I will make a plan of action. I will focus on focus on the solution of the problem, and I will celebrate a small wins that will boost my confidence. So these are the 3 steps that I do whenever I feel hopeless or despair. So I thought to share with you all. So with this, I would like to share one quote. Action is the antidote to despair. So with this quote, I am officially opening the Vadodara Toastmasters Club meeting 336. let's start with the guest introduction. So, one by one guest can come on the stage. They will introduce your name and how you came to know about Toastmasters Club. So, let's start. You can.
First of all, a very good morning to all of us present over here. My name is Rushi Ingradia and I came to know about the Toastmasters from my brother-in-law, who is an active member since last 2 months. So this is the first session and I will first of all observe all the things that will be carried out here. But I am not aware about this, all the concepts, GE, and so it will be difficult to cope up with the session. So I will try my best. That's all.
I think our team will introduce the structure of the meeting. You will get to know.
Nikhil and I've been here since like beginning August, and I used to go to Toastmasters in Los Angeles, where I'm from, and like so I just joined up here, and this is my 3rd session, and currently in the process of getting membership.
Good morning, everyone.
Myself, I came to know this Mr. Pradeep Mane. So I just to improve my English and I have steering to in front of the people. So that's the reason I
Now, one overwhelming announcement that I would like to share is now Vadodara Toastmasters Club is of 31 members family. I would like to thanks to all XCOM team member, especially Toastmaster Tarun and Toastmaster Hitesh for their hard work and continuous. And a big thanks to all members for the renewal. Let's encourage each other and learn and grow with this platform. So moving ahead, we have an induction ceremony of a new member. Cyril have already been a member, but since this is his first meeting in our club as a member, so we'll have an induction ceremony. It's the ritual that we do to welcome our member. When new member will take a pledge, and all other members will also take pledge to encourage the new member. So I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Cyril. I'll read the pledge. At last you will say I will. I, Toastmaster Cyril Thomas.
Last and second.
At last you will say I will. As a member of Toastmasters International and my club promise to attend meetings regularly, prepare all of my speeches and leadership assignments to the best of my ability, basing them on projects in the Toastmasters manuals, prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments, provide fellow members with helpful, constructive evaluations, help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow. Serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so. Treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy. Bring guests to the club meetings so they can see the benefits Toastmasters membership offers. Adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmasters education and recognition programs. Maintain honest and highly ethical standard during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities. I request to support you in your quest for self-development, provide you with positive, helpful evaluations, maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, give you opportunities to help others, and make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Moving ahead with the meeting, we have Book of the Week by Toastmaster Sanjay. Please welcome Toastmaster Sanjay.
Good morning, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and respected guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
So today I would like to let you know about one book called .com Secret, the underground principle of growing your business online. This book is been written by Roger Bronson. Roger Bronson is basically known for earning $1 lakh with an individual client. How he has grown that business, what are the strategies through which he has earned that much amount with single client. So in this book, there are 4 strategies are mentioned over here. The 4 strategies are: first one is ladder and funnel. Second one is that how to communicate to client. Third one, funnel, through which you can continuously get the business. And last but not least, funnel and script. So these 4 strategies through which he has created. Now, talking about first one, ladder and funnel. So in this way, actually Roger Bronson has continuously working very hard in initial of his day. He was literally struggling for business. He could not able to find actual niche what he has. He was working with the client, but unfortunately client was not paying that much amount. So he was desperate with that. One day in the morning, he was intentionally thinking that what exactly things are went wrong. Then after he has identified few things. In that, he has identified what is his dream client. First he has identified what is the requirement of dream client, where they are, and how to give them the best services. These 4 strategies will help them to get the ladder and funnel. So in that aspect, how he has done that to how to identify the dream client. So actually what happened, initially he was doing business with the beginners, whereas his niche is about how to get the business, what is the strategy about business. So the client which he is serving and the dream client, there is huge mismatch. He thought that software development is the actual person who can able to get this benefit. So he has identified this one, where they are. So he has scrutinized through magazine, through social media, different aspects he has gone through internet. So he has allocated the client. Parallelly, he has got attention from them as well. It has reciprocated. Now, third, one of the important things, how to attract. For that, he has created .com Secret 108 strategy. In that, the things are there through which you can attract how to client. Last but not least, how to give the value to client. For that, he has created one team who is working with the client, who is going to the client end, going to their end. They are basically designed in such a way that how to employ search. What are the tools and techniques through which employee can be get more knowledge, and ultimately how to boost the sales, through which he has not only given the client exceptional benefit, at the same time it is incremental growth. So in this book everything is mentioned. I would recommend everyone, at least the business person, who should at least read this book. This is very informative, and as we are right now in the digital era, so this book is very useful for those persons who is specifically working for internet. So thank you everyone for giving opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Toastmaster Rashmi. Please welcome our Toastmaster Rashmi as the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Good morning, Toastmaster.
Good
morning. And dear guest. I am Toastmaster of the day today. We will proceed this meeting 336 with theme Embracing Changes. The first step of changes is awareness, and second step is changes is acceptance. We know change is inevitable in all aspects of our life. Sometimes we intentionally seek to bring changes in our life, and while others, it's happened on its own. The way it defines our success, how we adapt it. So, please anyone share, how do change occur for you? Please speak in a one sentence or a one word. Please anyone share.
By taking action.
Good. Another anyone?
When my manager says to me,
Nice.
Continuous learning.
Yes. Good.
To encourage oneself, we must embrace the change.
Good. Good.
Sleep well.
Yeah, nice. Yes, please.
After being accountable for something.
Yes, good. Now we have listened something about changes. So being a woman, most of the women faces three major changes of their life. First, when she choose her career. Second, when she get married. And third one, when she become a mother. So I would like to share my big changes of my life. Before that, I would like to introduce today meeting session. We have three sessions. First, prepare a speech session. Second, table topic session. And third, evaluation session. We have three role players as well, who will help us to proceed this meeting in a very smooth way. They are silent warrior of the meeting, timer, accountant, and grammarian. So now I would like to call our today timer Toastmaster Jasri. Come
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I am TM Jayashree, timer of the day. Timer. Why we need timer? Because in public speech or in any field, we need to deliver our message on time, in allotted time. And in Toastmaster, we are here to learn public speaking and communication skills. So as a timer, my role to let the speaker be aware of time when they are on stage. For our prepared speaker, there is time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will flash green card. At 6 minutes, I will flash yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will flash red card. For table topics session, the time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will flash green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will flash yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will flash red card. For evaluation speeches, time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will flash green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will flash yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will flash red card. And there is a grace period of 30 seconds for every speakers in every session. Thank you.
Now time to call our contact Toastmasters lead. Please come on stage.
Fellow Toastmasters, my name is Toastmaster Cyril and I would take up the role of our counter for today. Whenever we speak, we use a lot of pauses. Sometimes we use a lot of words which sounds not so familiar when we have a continuous mode of speaking. Right? These words are called clutch words or pause filler words. I'm here to identify those words and will make note of those words, and towards the end I would come back and present my report. I would urge every one of you to also make their notes and make a log of these pause fillers so that you can look at them session by session and work towards improving and eliminating these pause fillers and crutch words from your vocabulary. That's all. I'll come back. Thank you.
Now time to call our grammarian Toastmaster Ankit. Please come on stage.
A certain person had asked me that why are you so obsessed with grammar, putting your commas, putting your semicolons, your colons, your punctuation marks. To which I said that I have briefly worked in the software field where missing out on a simple semicolon resulted in 288 lines of error in a 20-line code. My dear friends, that is how grammar plays an important role, not just in your programming languages, but the English language or any other spoken language as well. As the grammarian of the day, it's my duty to note the good usage as well as the not so good usage of the words spoken over here. And also, apart from this, it's my duty to introduce to you the word and the phrase of the day. The word of the day, in sync with the meeting theme, Embracing Changes, it's revamp. It's a noun form which means to make something different in some way. It can be used in a sentence like, the automaker is revamping a number of its cars to make them more appealing to younger customers. Revamp, noun form. The phrase of the day is turn over a new leaf, which means to change a habit and start to act or behave in a better or more responsible way. One of the usage is, on Monday, I am going to turn over a new leaf and start hitting the gym every morning. Some of you who might have the same thing, tomorrow is Monday. I will present my detailed report in the general evaluation session when called upon. That's all from my end now. Over to the keyboard.
A big changes of my life. After completing my academy, I was preparing for government job, SSC and banking. I am fully dedicated towards my study. But something happened in my life and I had to change my career. So I have chosen my career as a beauty therapist and hairstylist. I never thought about beauty, style, fashion because I believe in live simple and look simple. let's begin our prepared speech session. We have members who prepared their speech and based on their pathway, project and link. So our first speaker is Toastmaster Krunal. His pathway is persuasive influence level 4 and project is first. So now I call to evaluator Toastmaster Chris. Please welcome on stage.
Thank you. Very good morning.
Good morning.
It's pleasure to evaluate Toastmaster Kunal. My pleasure indeed. I am really privileged. He is going to level 4, project 1, persuasive skill. The title of the speech is Newton's Law of Marriage, an Indian perspective. Time is 5 to 7 minutes as he explained. The purpose, all the new members and the guests must note, the purpose is to practice the skill needed to use public relations strategies in a group or in a situation. Very unique thing then how to use your public relations skill in a group or in a situation to tide over the issue. He has to share his experience. It can be a real experience, hypothetical experience, hypothetical situation, but it has to be informative and he can use visual aids if he wishes. Toastmaster Kunal is in a fast track journey to become VTM, probably the first VTM of our club. So I wish him all the best for this program.
Nice speech title. So please welcome Toastmaster Toastmaster Kunal. Newton Law of Marriage and Indian Perspective. Newton Law of Marriage and Indian Perspective. Toastmaster Kunal. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster today. Good morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, we are going to explore how Sir Isaac Newton, the father of physics, has unknowingly wrote a rule book for Indian marriages. Well, those laws of falling apple is not applicable only to apples. Those laws are equally applicable to the gravitational pull between husbands and marriage in this great country called India. Now let's understand. Law number 1. Very simple. Object at rest will remain at rest. How Newton explained this? The object will not move from its position unless acted upon by the external forces. How it is applicable to Indian marriages? A husband on a couch watching cricket will remain on a couch watching cricket unless acted upon by external force of his wife's voice. Now, you see, Indian husbands, average Indian husband have mastered this skill of selective listening. By watching the newspaper, he can completely ignore the doorbell. He can ignore the pressure cooker whistle. He can even ignore the wife's phone which is ringing there. But he cannot ignore the moment his wife says 3 magical words. Can anybody say?
I trust you.
आदि सुनते हो.
That's a good one. The moment his wife says, your mother called, he will defy all the laws of physics and he will come to an action. Rule number 2, which is also very simple, it says that the force equals mass times acceleration. Newton further explains that the force of an object equals to the mass of the object and acceleration. How it is applicable to Indian marriages? Very simple again. Listen carefully. The force of wife's argument is directly proportionate to the mass of husband's mistake multiplied by how quickly he is trying to whistle out of it. Let us take an example. Picture this. A husband forgets his marriage anniversary. The mass of a mistake is heavy. Now, he is trying to give more excuses in terms of acceleration. He is trying to turn the lift as quickly as possible. But unfortunately, the more he gives more excuses, the more the force of the argument is increasing scared to the death. Now, like every husband does, he also tries to revamp the situation with a very cliche argument or a justification. Oh, but darling, with you, every day is like an anniversary to me. But the wife, the force is enough to send a satellite to the orbit. That is what is the situation. Now let's come to the third law, which is also very simple. Every action wow. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. Now here the things are getting really interesting. From an Indian marriage perspective, every action husband takes, there is an equal and opposite reaction from wife, from mother, from sister, from auntie, and possibly from the neighbor's cat as well. How? Imagine this. On a Sunday morning, husband decides to sleep in. Simple, right? No big deal. We all do that. Now, here is the situation. The husband is sleeping here. Wife will come to the dusting room. You can sleep here for 8 a.m. and if you have to watch cricket, you can wake up at 5 a.m. for that Rohit and Virat, but not to help you. Anyway, sleep. Sleep for the whole day. Suddenly, the mother, she will call on the phone. Beta, today is Ekadashi. Have you been to temple? Sister, she will come on a taunting way. Our dad never slept in beyond 6:30. Just tell him. Sleep. I don't mind. Auntie from the neighborhood. Sarmaji's son just came back from the morning yoga session. Neighbor's cat in a judgmental way. Meow. 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 By the time husband opens his eyes, he has already lost the World War II. But in the Indian marriage, this is where it is, I would say, most heartwarming way that husband and wife, with so much of pull and push and anger and laughter, they defy all the rules of physics. How? No matter how many disagreements they have, no matter how many heartburns they have, no matter how many difference of opinions they have, they remain stick together with a solid force. A force which is greater than the gravitational force. A force which is greater than the electromagnetic force. And that is the force of love, spiced up enough with a quote, "Log kya kahenge?" What will people say? So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all continue defying the law of physics with the law of heart. Thank you and over to you.
What a fabulous speech. Thank you, TM Kunal, Toastmaster Kunal. Now, now forward our second prepared speeches. So our second speaker, Toastmaster Hitesh. Toastmaster Hitesh is pathway dynamic leadership level 4 and project first. Before calling Toastmaster Hitesh, I would like to call his speech evaluator Toastmaster Janardhan. Please come on stage.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In sync with the theme today, my target speaker Hitesh will be giving a speech on the Pathways Dynamic Leadership Level 4 Project 1 Manage Change. The purpose of the speech is to practice developing a change management plan and share some aspect of a change management plan. A speech title is those 6 weeks and timer, please note a time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Welcome our Toastmaster Hitesh. Come on stage. Toastmaster Hitesh. Those six big Toastmaster Hitesh. Stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rashmi. Change in life is so important, right? Some changes make you happy, and some changes teach you a lesson. On that note, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I wish a very good morning to each one of you. Today, I am going to share a personal story with all of you. 8th May 2024, my wife underwent a major surgery. She was advised 6 weeks of bed rest and the next 6 weeks of very restricted movement. Thank God, it's over and we are out of it. But I would like to confess honestly that I will never ever forget those 6 weeks in my life. God forbid, even if I were to catch Alzheimer's during old age, probably this 6 weeks will remain carved in my memory. I always believed that I had been independent. Before this, I never realized that I was so dependent on my wife. Though I am an engineer, I realized that my wife is the engine who pulls all the bogies of our house. I also realized that I am the heaviest bogie. In fact, I always believed in the old adage that no plan is the best plan. However, to counter this situation, to handle this scenario, this 6 weeks of bed rest of my wife, I prepared a very meticulous plan. As a strategy professional, I had always worked on several business plans, long term, short term, 5-year business strategy, 1 year market outlook, 3 weeks look ahead plan, and so on and so forth. But none of these experiences were useful. And I had to think like an entrepreneur, but an entrepreneur with a heart. Plan for next 24 hours. Plan for morning tea and breakfast. Plan for kids' tiffin. Plan for my wife's diet and medicine as advised by doctor. Plan to make a list of grocery items and then do actual purchase of those grocery items. It was the tough task. Can you all imagine what I did when I came to know about this situation from doctor that my wife is going to have 6 weeks of bed rest? Anybody? Any guesses?
Nervous breakdown.
No.
Calling mother-in-law.
Near one.
Calling your mother for help.
There you go. I immediately picked up my phone and called my mother, my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law. Lucky I was. All of them were right there to take care of the situation and manage, but for next 10 days. The second important thing that I had to do was to communicate the situation and the scenario that was going to unfold for the next 3 months to my kids. I called them and told, you need to ask anything and everything that you need to me and not your mother. The month of May and vacation came to me as blessing in disguise and a relief for me rather than them from their studies. But they adapted to the situation very well. The third thing was to manage key relationships and do tie-ups with important people. Vegetable vendor, fruits vendor. I instructed them to deliver every alternate day the listed items. Everything sorted, right? Right? No. This planning helped to tackle the situation for the first 10 to 15 days after the surgery. But during the next 10 weeks, the kind of housework that I did, I was overwhelmed by that. In fact, I not only learned to keep the breakfast table ready with milk, tea, breakfast for the entire family, but learned to make it fast. I managed to keep relationship with the key people, laundryman, milkman, vegetable vendor, backup vegetable vendor, same for the fruits vendor and the backup fruits vendor, the cook, the maid, even the maid's husband. I dealt with all of them in a single day and then every single day. That queue for grocery in the D-Mart with the zigzag parking for convenience that people do, which I used to get irritated with. I continued to get irritated, but somehow managed to learn the trick of the trade and contribute my bit. Me and my children learned the importance of self-dependence and had the added appreciation and gratefulness towards my wife, who had been the most dependable. Those 6 weeks, I was completely changed. This period changed me and made me less demanding and more multitasking. I can only express the feeling and what I went through with the help of one of my favorite quotes. Yesterday, I was clever, so I tried to change the world. Today, I am wise and I'm trying to change myself.
What a wonderful speech. It's an example for embracing change. Good example, yes. Now I would like to share my another major changes of my life. When I got married with Sanjay, he belonged from cities. His lifestyle was quite modern and working in MNC company. his expectation towards his wife was so high, and reality too small compared to his expectation. He always showed me modern, stylish women and girls and told me, look how they communicate with others, how is her dressing sense, how is doing makeup and hairdo. Observe and learn something from them. Sometimes I feel low, but I embrace the changes in a positive way and change myself according to expectations. Now, time to call our third speaker, Toastmaster Anand. His pathway is Persuasive Influence Level 5 and Project 2. Before calling him, I call his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am. Please come
Thank you. Thanks, Toastmaster of the Day. Namaskar and my soulful greetings, each one of you. Toastmaster Anand, today you will present Level 5 Project 2 speech. Name of your project is High Performance Leadership. Your chosen path is Persuasive Influence. The purpose of this project for Toastmaster Anand is to share some aspect of his experience as a contest chair. Timer, please note, his allotted timings are 5 to 7 minutes. His speech title, Being a Contest Chair. All the best, Toastmaster Anand. And over to you, Toastmaster.
Please welcome Toastmaster Anand. Come on the stage. Being a constant chair, contest chair, Toastmaster Anand, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I feel privileged and honored to be a contest chair that was given to me by Vadodara Toastmasters Club last meeting. I am super proud to be a contest chair of our contestants who have done a great job last time. I truly feel revamp and turning a new leaf happened to me. I learned a lot from corporate to practical public speaking experience. I would like to share my experience with a certain process. This whole world is going through a process. The three things: people, process, and the environment. We had great contestants who participated, great evaluation contestant. I did this initiating with our renowned BP Education Toastmaster Vikram. I deeply grateful to him. He has helped me a lot. How he did and what was my experience with the club members and our presiding officer Toastmaster Janki and other members as well. Initiating, I will speak in a process so that I will able to give my maximum experience. So initiating, it was started 1 month before the contest. Planning was a major part. I planned how much certificates to be printed. That made a change of around 8 to 10 times. I used to open a spreadsheet. I put how much certificates we need to print in what quantity. Then I sent to Toastmaster Vikram. Dear Toastmaster Vikram, I used to call sir, but he used to call me only Toastmaster Vikram. So Toastmaster Vikram, please check and let me know whether this is correct. He said, Anand, there is a change. I did the change. Then I sent, Anand, you missed another one. I did the change. Then in the last time, when we published the list to our Toastmaster Janki for printing, at the end of the meeting we came to know that we missed 2. Certificate of appreciation to our Chief Judge Toastmaster Tarun and certificate of appreciation to the contestant. So planning is good, by the way, great, but always be agile. Agile. And today is very, very great because everything is coincidence with my experience. The same stage I said for as a contestant, and the theme of the today's meeting is embracing change. I embrace the change, and the 2 speakers before me was also coincidence. With this, from planning, I did when to conduct a briefing session. At that time, Toastmaster Tarun was on a work tour. So he was busy and I am trying to able to get his time. Then we fixed at 8:30 p.m. Thanks to our contestants who agreed, few contestants were absent still, we tried to get them in chats. I formed a group to share the latest updates regarding the contest. That also did not happen because there was change. Toastmaster Hitesh was not able to join with us, and at the last moment we came to know that Toastmaster Neeraj was also not able to join in humorous speech contest. Anything can happen at any moment. From planning now execution. We started the execution meeting. We have great teams who came at sharp and we in time as well. We started, but at that time I feel lot of burden on my mind, to be honest. I feel how to run all these things because I am the center point of all the contest. That gives me a little bit of nervous inside me. Toastmaster Jyoti was encouraging me, Janki was encouraging, everyone encouraging, but still I thought whole responsibility on me only. That was my somehow mistake or somehow it is good because at the last moment I feel due to that pressure I wrote the numbering in a descending order. Toastmaster Tarun was giving me 3rd, 2nd and 1st. I thought anonymously that this is from 1, 2, 3. I mean 1st, 2nd, 3rd. That became mistake. I embraced the change. I did accept that mistake because of that pressure. I could not able to express to anyone. That was the thing. So definitely in the next time I will share that experience. Yes, please help me. Double check, just double check because that is the closure of that meeting. Initiating, planning, execution, then monitoring and controlling. I was in a constant focus that what will be the next, because there are lots of in the contest's profile. There is lot of things to be remember or would say practice or would say has to happen. Still I missed few things like I did not mention the stage. What is the boundary of the stage? That was reminded by Toastmaster Kirit sir, and that was not mentioned in the contest profile as well. I don't know whether that is correct or not. That was crucial for humorous speech contest. I changed that in evaluation contest. I mentioned that. And the second one is I did not mention the eligibility. There was no disqualification based on time, content. Okay. Many things I learned from monitoring and changing. Then the last one is closure. Closure, I did mistake of counting the, declaring the results. I immediately adopted, and today we have printed certificate, so there is no mistake I hope. And in the same stage we will share. We have our contestants with us. With this I learned a lot is you always be prepared for shortcomings because we never feel fully prepared. No matter what, I was prepared, if you can ask Toastmaster Vikram and Toastmaster Janki and Toastmaster Tarun as well, I was fully focused. I was constantly messaging, I called at the morning, I called at the evening and night. Still that mistake happened. But I am damn sure that the improvement you will see in my next role as a contestant. And that has happened by Toastmaster Jyoti invited me, but I was not able to participate because of some professional commitment this time. I will definitely enjoy the next time as a contestant. Handing over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rasmi. Thank you.
Now time to call our timer. Please Jasri, Toastmaster Jasri, come on stage and inform the timer.
Good morning all of you. Okay. I am here with my time reports. TM Kruran took 7 minutes 24 seconds. Qualified TM Hitesh took 6 minutes 59 seconds. Qualified and TM Ananda 7 minutes 30 seconds.
Now we'll send the link for voting. We will vote the best speaker. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It will get better by change. Now I call to table topic master, Toastmaster Mridula. Come on stage.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Bhushan. Thank you. Toastmaster of the day, Rashmi. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I have taken this role. I'll give some subjects to you, and you have to think about it for 10 seconds, and you have to speak about that. So let's start. Who will come first for Toastmaster? Table topic subject, please. My sandals broke, so I'm barefoot. Yeah. Embrace change. As the subject is embracing change, the topics are also like that. Tell us one habit that you want to change in your life.
Okay. Alright. So very good morning to everyone. So change. Without change we can't grow, isn't it? It can keep us stuck at a place. When it comes to me, I struggle with overthinking. The funny part is, I am a counseling psychologist. And the great part is that with time, as I was proceeding with process of my education, I learned variety of things which I could learn, and it would help me to manage overthinking. So then I realized it's a very common thing now. We all are living in times where overthinking can be one of the issues. I learned meditation and all of those techniques which has really helped me. The great part is now I am able to handle stress very well. So embracing change, adapting to it, coping with it and growing. That is my message, that has been my lesson, and I am embracing those lessons. Thank you very much everyone.
would it be?
I would strive to make the world more compassionate and harmonious rather than judgmental and divisive, in which everyone embraces one another rather than, draw divisions and distinctions as a way to assert their dominance over everyone else. This has been seen in several countries' political systems to have a completely devastating effect on all aspects of life, both within that country in itself and across the world, as other governments get emboldened by the actions of other powerful countries. So, in general, I would like to have the world, everyone in the world, regardless of religion, ethnicity, or any other difference, embrace each other and learn from everyone rather than engaging in conflict and just for the sake of their own greed and power, hunger, and dominance.
Would you like? Do you think change is always good thing? If so, why? And if it is not so, why not? Should I repeat? Do you think change is always a good thing? If it is a good thing, why? If it is not a good thing, why?
Toastmasters, tell me what is always constant in this world? Change. Since change is always constant, we have to embrace it. Table topic master, my fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest. Good morning.
Good morning.
We all say change is something for good. And this is a management methodology. But at the same time, many times changes do happen for something which can lead you to a different path. But I always believe there are two sides of every coin. Even if the change leads you in a different path, there is something you can take away from that. You can learn something. You can understand some experience. You can also see a different perspective to a particular life. I'll tell you one change yesterday morning I had. I got up in the morning and my two fingers are paining. I don't know why. So I embraced the change. I understood that I need to do maybe a particular exercise or something, keep stretching it. It will help you. But at the same time, if I look at it in a different way, that why these fingers are paining, then that's not the way you can move forward. Always take action, learn something, also learn that I need to do some exercise, not always to be active. So, to summarize, change is always for good, but at the same time, if the change leads you to somewhere else, always try to relook and try to get something out of it. This will make you a better person over the tabletop master.
For you, major change you have faced that transformed your life. You can make it much funnier.
Changes. I hate changes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I change my socks every day. So that's a given, your feet smell after that. But there are many changes that have occurred that I don't really like, that have really transformed my life. For example, the owner of my flat, in fact, the owner of every flat in my society suddenly decided no bachelors allowed here. And that totally transformed my life. I'm not a very argumentative person. So I went and asked, that, what is wrong if bachelors are living? I mean, they need to live somewhere, right? She said, no. You know, when bachelors are living, girls come to their house. So I'm like, don't girls come to your house? He said, but my wife is here. So I said, what happens when your wife goes out? Your friends can't visit you. Well, that part of my argumentation actually helped, because then they pre-poured the red line from the day I have to vacate the house. Now that's a major change that's transforming my life. You know, I need Toastmasters to attend. I need to call a broker, and there's another change. You know, like it's a bit of a hassle. You know, picking up my phone, remembering the name of that broker, and then giving him a call. So I've actually delegated that to my juniors. And now let's see how this change affects their lives. But yes, change is a good thing and a bad thing in general. It's a good thing when other people change. It's a bad thing when I'm expected to change. Over to you.
Thank you. Anyone else, please? Initially, you think that some change that you didn't like it, you rejected it, but but when the change happened, you felt that it was necessary for you. You got the point? Thank you.
So basically, I think the change is very when I got married. So that is the change in my life in the previous time. So it don't like me because that helped me, means that is keeping me as a what you call, I am bounded by some of these rules and all these regulations. So that I should not like, but the later date I think it seems that it is really helpful. So because basically that keep me as a basically changing my actually the entire vision of my life, and it really helped me at the later date. That's how it's changed my life. So that is actually beneficial as well, I can say. So that make me as a regular person, because I used to, because in my previous life I was not even means I was not regulated by any rules and regulations. And that makes me changes make me the continuously growing. So that helps.
Any guest, please?
That new boy.
Please. Good morning. Do you think flexibility is necessary for adapting the change? Or should I give a simple one habit you want to change? Can you tell about that?
One habit of mine, ma'am, I will take a few seconds.
Few seconds. You take your time and
My name is Rushi Ingraji. Yes, ma'am, I found that, okay. As the ma'am suggests, I am an introvert person and I also, ma'am, overthink a lot. So, ma'am, it sometimes when we are interacting with the unknown person, or sometimes when we have to seek guidance from the unknown person, suppose I will like to proceed with the scenario that when I passed from 11th and 12th and was starting the college in Vallabh Vidyanagar particularly. So I need to travel through trains, but I was not aware that how the trains come at the stations, what are the bogies or coaches we have to take upon. So I was not able that I cannot approach the people to ask that I am not aware about the situation and how I would get to my seat which I have booked earlier. So being an introvert, ma'am, I can say that I cannot embrace the change for a while, but I am constantly trying to approach it as far as I can see it. And as my brother-in-law told me in the morning that we are having a session. So at that time also I overthinked a lot. For 15 minutes continuously while I was taking my morning breakfast, I thought that will I be able to give my speech, what other people will think about me, what will the challenges I will face and what not. But rather than I can say that I randomly said yes to my brother-in-law that yes, I will come and we'll see what happens. So this is a little change.
Once again.
Yes, thank you.
As you have seen, he was so hesitant initially and he stand up on the stage and he started speaking like a fluent speaker. This is the magic of table topics. Table topics allow you to think instantly and arrange your topic and talk clearly in front of all. It improves your confidence. That is why table topics are necessary. So let's revamp our thoughts and turn over a leaf of new. Let me. So revamping our thoughts. Let's turn over a new leaf of confidence. Thank you. Sorry. Over to Rashmi.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we will have evaluation session.
For all the speakers.
Yes. Now I would like to call our timers to speak, inform our table topic speaker time.
Here I am with my time report. TM Kosa, 1 minute 25 seconds. Guest Nikhil, 1 minute 26 seconds. Guest Gopal Krishnan, 1 minute 59 seconds. TM Neeraj, 1 minute 48 seconds. TM DVS, 1 minute 13 seconds. Guest Rishi, 1 minute 32 seconds. All are qualified. Over.
Now we will have evaluation session. So general evaluator Toastmaster Tarun, please come on stage.
Good morning to all fellow Toastmasters and dear guests.
Good morning.
A general evaluator session. You would have noticed the structure of the meeting. We started with prepared speeches, then went on to table topic speeches. Why evaluation is required? Right? To know where you are good, to know where you can improve, and to know where you can do more better. So the benefits of the guest, the general evaluator session is divided into 3 parts. The first part of the general evaluator session would be the evaluation of the prepared speeches, where our distinguished evaluators, TM Kirit, TM Dinadar and TM Gitanjali would present that evaluation of the prepared speeches. Along with the prepared speeches evaluation, we'll also have evaluation by our table topic evaluator. The second phase of the general evaluator would be the report of our tag team, that would consist of timer report, the AHA counter report and the grammar report. Last but not the least, the last part of the general evaluator would be my evaluation of how the overall meeting went, where or what can be improved, and where the ExCom and the VTM members can take a better or more challenging task to make the meeting more
better. With this, we'll start our first session of the first part of the general evaluator, where I would like to call our first evaluator, TM Kirit, on stage, who is evaluating the speech of TM Kunal. Please.
Thank you, good morning again. Before I start evaluation of Toastmaster speech, I would just like to say one thing, that why we all come here at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. And proof of that is the meeting of today. You could see 3 beautiful speeches, 2 entirely different speeches, and it is something we take from all messages. Beautiful message by our president in the morning. I think I was really impressed by the way she talked, and the Jayashree. We see tremendous improvement in all of them, and that is the beauty of Toastmasters. Now coming to Toastmaster Kunal's speech, very interesting title, as always. Title, when I spoke also people laughed, because it interpreted, okay, what is going to say? He compared the Newton's physical laws with the life of a male person and situation. He used the situation strategy, how he tackled the situation. 3 different aspects. He has been married for last, I think, close to 15-20 years, and a lot of things to learn from him. Now he said the 3 laws. One is steady. As long as you are not disturbed, you will not move. And peace of mind of every husband or wife is always by the other person. Cricket, mobile calls are always disturbing you. Wives always. Second, he said equal reaction. Whatever you do, how serious it is, it will attract exactly equal reaction from your wife. I think all of us must have experienced. And action and reactions are equally. These are Newton's laws, we all know. But in married life, how it affects each person in a day-to-day life, very clearly demonstrated. See, Kunal has a style of conversation. There are various types of speaking. The same project, Toastmaster give different styles of speaking. Kunal's message is always conversation. He always engages as if he is talking to each one of us. I am sure everybody was remembering their wife when he was talking. There is a conversation you stay there relax. Another style is preaching, where you always give messages one by one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like Toastmaster Vikram when he gives. He puts it entirely differently, and he drills it in your mind. So there are various strategies. But at the end, what he concluded is that his whole hilarious experience which he was sharing with us had an underlying message. The pull and push which is there in the wife and husband is not really a push and pull of opposition, push and pull of love. It's a bond of love. Law of love is much stronger than Newton's law of physics law. So where more and more it tightens you, it binds you together. That is how the marriage life goes on. So Newton's law, in Indian perspective, is not only applicable to all of us, it's applicable universally, because I have experienced the married life of Westerners also. They also have the same mother-in-law issues. So beautiful message at the end, and we all will take up from this particular thing and try to see how bond of love overcomes the law of duty. Over to you.
When we have TM Kirit as an evaluator, we'll always love to hear his evaluation. He has a unique style of evaluating a speech, taking the positives into the evaluation and giving a stronger message, maybe, than the speaker himself. Thank you, Kirit. Next evaluator is TM Janardhan, who is going to evaluate the speech of TM Hitesh. Please welcome TM Janardhan.
Thank you, Deputy Evaluator. So one more heaviest bogey right now. And he needed 6 weeks, but I need only 2 hours to realize I am the heaviest bogey of my house. I don't want to share the thunder by sharing that personal story of course. Probably it would be another speech. Let me go into the speech given by Postmaster Hitesh. He started by saying change is important, and he shared a personal story about his wife, wherein his wife was bedridden and probably she had restricted movements. And he grabbed the attention of everyone out there because he shared a personal story, none other than his wife. And the change that he embraced was to be less dependable and be more multitasking. So he narrated an exercise where he learned that change. So he met the purpose of his speech. He shared by saying no plan is best plan. And his entrepreneurial skills like the about arranging tea, tiffin, medicine, groceries. And when he directed this, he had a higher pace. His words throw was coming faster, so that embraced the gravity of the situation and how he felt at heart while he was going through. I have only one recommendation. He narrated an incident about telling his kids that next 2 days you have to come to me. Probably there's a scope of making a role play. He could have called his kids and said, look, in next 10 days, I will be you have to come to me for everything. So that had a scope of a role play. Probably that could have added more value, more powerful message there. Similarly, probably a role play with wife, about that incident which was going through, would have made the situation more, rather I feel they could have felt the gravity more. It already felt it, but probably little more. His speech was humorous. He talked about backup vendors, so everybody were laughing. And he used powerful words like Alzheimer's. If he has Alzheimer's, then also you will remember the incident. So it also added more value in understanding how the situation was so grave. He started in a wonderful way and ended it with a powerful quote. Hitesh is setting the bar with each and every speech of his, and I have the privilege to probably evaluate most of the speeches. I don't know. And we are really lucky to have Hitesh here. And the message he gave us today that husbands being dependable on wives is, I think everybody will take this, like what Kirit sir has said. Thank you.
Who would have thought that when you would have heard the speech of K. Hitesh that there would be some recommendation to that speech? I did not expect, but thanks to Janardhan who actively listened to the speech, and I think that was valuable feedback to everyone. Like when we do a speech, we may include a sound modulation or a role play that would maybe lead the speech to a higher level. Next in evaluation is another renowned evaluator of TM.
You have just uplifted me.
We will evaluate the speech of TM.
Again, my soulful greetings to each one of you. Toastmaster Anand, my heartfelt thanks to you for presenting such beautiful speech in front of us. Your speech title, Being a Contest Chair, is a true expression of your experience. Every word of your presentation had come out from your heart as if you have opened your heart in front of us. This audience, it is a real expression. This audience loved your speech. It was well organized, well written, and well narrated speech. You presented your speech in a very simple language and in a thoughtful manner. In your speech, opening, body, and conclusion, all the three parts were very nicely interlinked with each other. Through your presentation, you have very intelligently inspired others to take the challenge of the role of contest chair. Content of your speech, eye contact, body language were quite up to the mark. Many takeaways were there in your speech. Technically, it was a sound presentation. But being your evaluator, it is my prime duty to suggest you few positive recommendations to make you a next level speaker. Certainly, I have seen you while giving presentation, you move from this side to that side to this side. But today, you have restricted yourself in a certain area. You have not used the stage in a fullest manner. Secondly, I want to say, actually there was not much thing to give you as a recommendation, but one thing which I noticed, that though you have a very strong and powerful voice, but when you present your speech, your pitch remains at a very high level. Thus, it is very requested you add some low notes, and that will give you beauty and add value to your speeches. Otherwise, to sum up, it was a nice presentation. Indeed, you are a very good speaker, but to be a great speaker, you must turn over a new leaf. Thus, revamp your presentation style. All the best. Be a great speaker of our club. It is my best wishes to you. Thanks, and over to you.
The evaluation by TM Gitanjali. You'd always notice there's a beginning, a body, and a conclusion. That is how evaluation should be. So anyone who is evaluating a speech, we take that note. And she never misses out on the word of the day and praise of the day. That is what I have seen. So kudos to her. So moving to the next session, or before we go to the TTE, I would like to call our timer TM Jayashree to present the timers taken by evaluator.
Good afternoon all. So TM Kirit, 2 minutes 46 seconds. TM Janatan, 3 minutes 19 seconds. TM Gitanjali, 3 minutes 6 seconds. All are qualified.
Thank you, TM Jayashree, for the report. Now I would like to call another two, before going to the next two pillars of the tag team, I would like to call upon our table topic evaluator, TM Vikram, to present the evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. As a table topic evaluator, I would like to tell you that we as Toastmasters always come on stage to give a speech. Maybe a 1 minute speech, it may be a 5 minute speech, or it may be a 15 minute speech. However, opening, body, conclusion is a must. That's what was missed in few of the speakers today. To start with, Toastmaster Portia, one habit you want to change. There is always, the humor sounds sweet when it's on ourselves. So you started a humor on yourself. When it turns on to others, it's not humor, it is sarcasm. So you are humorous. You kept on telling so, when you lose words, what you want to say, then we automatically either see the fan or tell so. We need to improve on that. Toastmaster Nikhil, it was about the compassionate word. It sounded like the UN president is standing here for the world peace. You had all the qualities to be the UN head and speak about the world peace. Excellent speech. It looked that you were frozen a little bit here. There was no casual or a purposeful movements of your body. But the very good takeaway is there should be no power hungry and dominance in this world. That's what we all have. Toastmaster Gopal Krishnan, I would say that you are the TT winner today. Because you have the opening, the body, the conclusion. You eased into the topic. After 1 minute, you spoke about your personal story, and you also had a concluding message. More importantly, your speech had a salutation. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. That many missed it. Neeraj, change that has performed my life. The twist that you gave, and the way you spoke about a true story. The only change that I would like to see is even the table topic master expected you to be humorous.
Yes, you are a humorous person. That's your characteristic trait. But a deep, thoughtful speech is what expected from you next time. Divesh, a change you rejected, but later you liked it. The marriage that bounded you. Fantastic. The only flaw that I found out was you said, in my previous life, I was not regulated. Well, if we all knew what is our previous life, I think we would behave well in this life at least. Rushi, the guest, one habit you want to change? You gave a personal story. You revealed your characteristic trait as being an introvert. Generally, we tell don't walk. But I would say that because you walked, it says that you have started taking your steps towards your public speaking journey. Yes, that's the steps that you have taken. I'm sure that I don't want to give any other recommendations to you because you may not come next time. Thank you so much.
That was a great evaluation by our TTE. Attentive listening and noting down each one of them and giving them the right suggestion so that they can be a better or higher or good speaker. That is what it's all about. TTE. So moving to the next part of the general evaluation is the report by our AHA counter and grammarian. So I would like to call our AHA counter for today, TM Shirin, to present his report.
Though my hands are ice cold because of the AC, but I made sure I was attentively listening to every one of you and making notes of all the pause fillers and clutch words you were using. I'm here to present my report as an counter for today, and I would request every one of you who came on the podium and spoke to make logs of their own words so that you can track them in the future as well. So, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rashmi used 3 Rs, 2 so's and 1 but. President Janki, Toastmaster Janki used 1 2 Timer Jayashree used 2 Table topic master Mridula used 3 Rs, 1 1 so. Speaker 3 Anand used 2 Rs, 1 like. Evaluator 2 Janardhan used 2 Rs, 1 Toastmaster table topic speaker Toastmaster Kosha used 2 Rs, 1 3 so's and 1 and. Guest Nikhil used 1 2 and 3 and. Toastmaster Divesh used 3 Rs, 1 and Toastmaster Rushi used 2 Rs and 3 so's. You might have not heard some of the names I called out because throughout the speech they did not use any of the pause filler words or clutch words, and I would try to recognize them, and I would ask every one of you to give a round of applause. That is grammarian Ankit, general evaluator Arun, prepared speaker 1 Krunal, prepared speaker 2 Hitesh, evaluator 1 Kivi, evaluator 3 Gitanjali, table topic evaluator Vikram, Toastmaster Sanjay who presented the book review of the day, and 2 table topic speakers, Toastmaster Gopal and Toastmaster Dheeraj. Thank you so much. I hope you made a log of your words and work towards improving in the future. We often use a lot of thoughts that are pause is the right way to speak. I believe to avoid these clutch words and pause filler words like and, but, I, so, pauses play a very important role in the speeches. So ensure when you speak and you're stuck somewhere, use that right pause, a short pause, a long pause to go to the next line of thought. That's all from my report as a counter. Over to you, General Evaluation.
Embarrassing changes, right? So 2 things which I noticed from TM Shirin is he has wore a t-shirt of Vadodara Toastmaster. So I'm thinking like why can't we as VTM also have something like that, and maybe turning from notebooks to iPad. That is also one
going digital.
Going digital, yeah. So next is our grammarian for today, I would like to call on stage TM Ankit to present the
Thank you, Ji. Starting with the good part, there was a plethora of good words on the stage, thanks to the beautiful three speakers. Of course, I list out the good words. You can maybe go back to your home and just search the meaning if you are unaware. These were inevitable, perspective, confess, carved in my mind, trick of the trade, agile, compassionate, harmonious, divisor, assert, emboldened. As long as the word of the day and the phrase of the day is concerned, it was a unique buy one get one offer because all the Toastmasters who did use it also used the word and the phrase of the day together. Thank you, Toastmaster Krunal, Toastmaster Ananda, Toastmaster Mridula, and Toastmaster Geetanjali. Now coming to the improvement part. Throughout speeches, I noticed a pattern wherein people who were speaking about something which has happened in the past used something which is in the present. For instance, someone said, feel hopeless when they were referring to something which happened in the past. So, feel hopeless should be replaced by felt hopeless. The book is being written. If it's being written right now, but something which has been already published, you always say has been written. Remain stuck. You always remain stuck in a situation. And stand up. If you are talking about the past, it's always stood up. Now coming to the grammarian tip of the day. We all love Indians, but people hate Indianisms in English grammar. So I was going through an article where researchers have often pointed out that these are some Indianisms in English language which has been technically incorrect, but we have been accepting it the way it is. We always thought that anyways, let's move to the next topic. Anyways is a wrong term. You always use anyway. Whenever we say, but we had a talk with the concerned person. Now, concerned person technically means a person who is always thinking and worried about that topic. We should always say that I had a talk with the person concerned with this topic. We often, in colloquial language, say the localites might give you some problem. When you say localite, it's actually technically wrong. You should always refer to them as locals of that particular country. Give exam. It's a little translation of "मैं परीक्षा देकर आया." In English, you never give an exam. You take an exam or you appear for an exam. Revert. This is the neo-corporate style of saying that please revert to this reply. Now, technically, revert means that it comes back to the original stage. So you may just keep it simple and use reply or respond to that mail. And the best thing for which I have been getting mocked internationally with my clients as well. Someone said, last week, and this was funnily during an international client call. So this person just asked, oh, you were missing for the last meeting. So this person said, my cousin sister's husband expired last Monday. To which the client equipped, oh, I never knew that you Indians come with an expiry date. So whenever you are referring to a person, please use the word passed away or no more. That's all for the day. Over to the
Attending the Toastmasters meeting on a Sunday, you are not only privileged to hear good speeches and evaluation, but you on a free part or a additional benefit, you have a grammar class as well. Thank TM Ankit for a beautiful evaluation. Now, timer, how much time I have to present my report? I'll take 3 minutes. So it's my turn now, the last part of the general evaluator, where I would be presenting my evaluation on how the overall meeting went. Meeting number 336 with the topic Embracing Changes. Through the meeting, I would like or give examples from the meeting itself that how this topic of embracing changes has already been implemented while we were in the meeting. The first thing, we had the venue at the 3rd floor. The meeting was about to start at 10:30, but suddenly we had a change in venue at 2nd floor. The ExCom team and the VTM members were so quick and adaptable to changes. They embraced the change and quickly adjusted to the new venue. TM JC took over the board immediately, and all ACs and other logistics and things were being managed, and everybody settled maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So that was the first instance where before the meeting started, we already were into the topic. The second example which I would like to give, and I would like everyone to applaud, is the courage of our team Brush. I have seen she has transformed from taking smaller roles and now being a team mode. I think that itself, she has set an example of how you can embrace change and be a role model. Third, I think all the 3 speakers, I don't know, they were knowing the topic or knowing the theme, and they aligned their speeches, or the speeches were there and the topic was aligned. So all the 3 speeches were again a fantastic a meeting which cannot be missed for sure. And each meeting itself had a message to say, which again related to the theme. The evaluation, of course, was flawless. Now, as general evaluator, definitely I will have to give some observations. The first observation is to myself. So last week or last day or maybe day before, on Saturday evening, I called BMA and talked about the venue, whether it was in good shape and everything is settled, because last time also we faced the same thing. We went to 3rd floor and it was not working. It was told that everything was settled, but unfortunately when we came today, it was not available. So that is maybe checkpoint on ExCom team, that at least 2 or 3 people, if they are arriving. I have shared the number of whom to contact if the venue is not ready. So maybe next time if people are around, just call the first point of contact, and if he is not available, call the second point of contact who is managing the venue. Second observation which I would like to give is on the table topic master, or maybe a person who will conduct the table topic master next time. Whatever you concluded at the end of table topic master, I think that should be the beginning why the table topic session is being conducted, what benefits it will give. Like the whole purpose of table topic is to involve all, including the guest. The time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. Why the table topic session is conducted, so that it will give confidence, remove the fear of speech, remove the fear of stage. That was the message which should have been given earlier. Because I think we gave it last, but if it had been given in the beginning, then that would be more better. And then always when you call the speaker, you just topic name, speaker name, topic name. So that is a sequence, so that you did not, maybe somebody does not understand the topic, it is clear to it. Rest all the role players did a fantastic job, and I would like to congratulate all the role players and the ExCom team to make this meeting one another memorable one. Thank you, and over to you.
We now vote for best short role player and long short player, long role players. Now, after accept the changes good relationship with my husband. And second, upgraded woman. So now tell me, how many person here who has same expectation towards your wives? Please raise your hand. Same expectation like Sanjay towards.
I need to understand from Sanjay.
No one. Great. Next.
India is changing.
Next, please raise the hand who believe change to others is easy compared to change yourself. Oh my God. I thought that no one will raise your hand because I know easy to change yourself compared to others. Are you agree with me? No. But I agree. I agree. Good. If you accept the change, your life becomes easy, smooth, and success will salute you. We all know change do not come alone. It's always come with lots of difficulty. But remember, without change, we'll never get success. And those people who cannot change their mind, change mind, never change anything. So thanks to all. And also I want to say thanks to my husband Sanjay because without asking me, he put my name in TN. Thanks to my husband and also thanks to say Gitanji ma'am and Toastmaster Vikram to supporting me, and because all of you, all of your supports, I am here and I speak confidently compared to past. Thank you so much. Now I hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Jansi.
First of all, kudos to our her first time as Toastmaster and she did fantastic job. She had tick marked all the responsibilities that she had. So kudos to you. With this, another successful and fruitful meeting of Vadodara Toastmasters Club. Keeping time on mind, I would like to share only 2 observations that we can embrace is first, whenever you are coming on this stage or handing over to the stage to another person, have a handshake and hand it over stage to other and then go back to your seat. So keep this in your mind. And secondly, whenever, as requested by our SAR, whenever any speaker is on the stage speaking, we avoid the movements and to go out of the room. Whenever there is a break of 10 or 20 seconds, you can move out of the room if you have any emergency. But we avoid this because of the distraction. So keep these 2 points in mind. Moving ahead, we will distribute appreciation certificates. I'd like to invite our Toastmaster of the day to distribute the certificates. So, best prepared speaker, Toastmaster Hitesh. Best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Neeraj. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Janardhan. Best supporting role player, Toastmaster Ankit. And best role player, Toastmaster Rashid. So now, as Toastmaster Ananda mentioned that we will distribute the winner certificate. So before that, I would like to request all of you to sit 5 to 10 minutes because the ma'am wants to share something after these certificates, and then we will have a group photo.
She is managing the wedding part. She has some 10 minutes. Her son has done some finance, so maybe some advertising part. Let us maybe 5-10 minutes if we can spare. Sure.
Yes.
So we will distribute the certificates. So I would like to invite our contestant of our contest representative, Toastmaster Anand.
Last meeting we had the contest, humorous speech contest as well as evaluation contest. We would like to present the certificates to the contestants who has come. The first speech, I would like to present the speech contest, humorous speech contest. The third place was present to Toastmaster Ekta Desai. Please give a big round of applause.
One minute.
Oh, sorry. So Toastmaster. Second place is Toastmaster Hiren Dalal. He is not there, so somebody else can take or
No.
No. Okay.
Whenever he becomes
Yes. In the humorous speech contest, first place goes to Toastmaster Ankit. Now I would like to present the evaluation contest winners. Evaluation contest third place goes to Toastmaster Janki. Please give a big round of applause. Second place Toastmaster Neeraj Agarwal. Yes. Evaluation speech contest, first place, first winner goes to Toastmaster Hiren Dala. He's not with us now. Now I would like to give certificate of appreciation to our Chief Judge Toastmaster Tarun. Please welcome him on the stage.
Now I would like to present the certificate of appreciation to our contestant.
Sacrifice कहते हैं ना रातों की नींद
Handed off the stage to presiding officer Toastmaster Janki.
So with this, I am adjourning the meeting